Greetings! It's Sunday, time to return to the Weekly Roundup show, which has been missing for the last couple of weeks for obvious reasons, because, well, I haven't been making many videos due to an illness and loss of voice. Now, let's begin with something I think very important and very interesting, at least to me. These are the two guides that I've created, not this week, but the week before. However, they are still interesting and useful, so I wanted to show them off. The Sith Marauder Fury and the Sentinel concentration disciplines for 5.0 and going forward, of course. Just like with all the other guides, these will be updated throughout the whole 5.x development cycle for Star Wars The Old Republic. Down below, just like all the other guides, you will see 4 pages which are very similar to my previous guides. If you've been using my guides in the last few months or so, they have all been structured in the same way. We've got introduction, stats and gearing, abilities and utilities, and conclusion. The most popular and most interesting page, probably for most of you, will be the third one, which features a lot of interesting information, starting with important passive and active abilities, utilities, typical builds for various reasons, including PvP this time, because Concentration and Fury is and has been for a long time my favorite PvP discipline for the Sentinel and Marauder. And after that, we've got the ability priorities, which of course contains combos, ability priority lists, as the title says, and a template for an opener. I hope you will find these guides useful. And of course, if you have questions down below in the comment section, you can ask, or you can share opinion, or you can just tell me anything related to the Sentinel and Marauder that you think is of good value for the guide and for yourself or for me. Moving on, in the beginning of the week, on 27th of February, Bioware released the newest patch to Star Wars The Old Republic 5.1.2. in which they continue with more and more changes. I have a video overview, so I'm not actually going to describe in details what exactly happened to 5.1.2, but in just a couple words to describe the situation, Bioware continues improving the RNG crap from the Galactic Command crates. They're actually improving it, unfortunately too slow. And moving on to the next topic, we will talk more about the command crates and the overall changes, because 5.2, which is scheduled for release in the beginning of April, I believe 11th of April was the target date. Of course, it's not official yet. We're expecting 5.2 to bring a lot of more changes and new changes to the existing ranks 1 to 299. We will get better gear drops. This guide has been updated as well, and it also contains 4 pages. General changes, here are the bullet points for all the general changes happening from 5.1 through 5.1.1, 5.1.2, and coming with the new 5.2, the biggest change so far, where Bioware is actually returning things back to normal, I should say. On the second page, we've got the operation loot. Third page is gearing in PvP, which didn't see much of a change in 5.1.2. It's not going to see a significant change in the way you're gearing up in 5.2, except that you will start gearing up from the second tier 236 and going forward, and bolster is going to be 238 by default. On the second page, though, I would like to show you a couple of things, namely these lists for all of the operations. We've got the loot table ordered by operations, where you will see all the operations listed, and in the yellow text, the gold text, though. I do have guides and video kills throughout the years of all of the bosses for various levels. As you can see, they start from level 55, 60, 65. I think I might have a couple of links for the level 50, even though my YouTube channel started after level 50 was not endgame anymore. Never mind. Down below, we've got another list, loot table ordered by items. So if you're missing, let's say, bracers, you will be able to very quickly see which bosses and which operations drop the bracers, so you can go there and pick them up. Why is all this coming back? If you have seen my previous gear guide for 4.0, for the previous cycle before the last expansion, I had a very similar guide, and that's because Bioware with 5.2 is introducing the fixed drop rate, 100% chance drop rate for every operation boss to drop something, and that something is going to be almost identical to what the operation bosses used to drop before 5.0, with a couple of small changes, but important ones actually, related to the main hands and offhands. Offhands will be a lot more accessible now from easier bosses, and main hands are going to drop only from the hardest bosses available in the game currently. Moving away from SWTOR and landing on GWENT, this week I've shared with you GWENT Acronyms guide to what all of the letters mean. Down below you will be able to see various acronyms very often used in GWENT, whether it's in forums, Reddit, or the public GWENT Discord server where we have hundreds and thousands of people constantly writing things and very often using these acronyms because, well, it's a lot easier to type AR instead of adrenaline rush, for example. So if you're new to GWENT, maybe this guide will be useful for you so you won't wonder what the hell SK means. The next topic is an article that I've published a couple of days ago, preview of the new Star Wars Thrawn Novel by Timothy Zahn. Timothy Zahn, some 25 years ago, published the Thrawn trilogy, which today is considered legends, and none of the events are actually true related to the whole Star Wars universe after Disney acquired all of this. However, Timothy Zahn is, even though I personally don't like him a lot, please don't judge me, I have my reasons. He's a very good and very popular author, and he understands the Star Wars universe very well. He's actually the creator of this character, Thrawn, which is the main antagonist in the currently ongoing season 3 of Star Wars Rebels, the animated series. This character is being brought to canon now, and Timothy Zahn is writing by the biography or some sort of a prequel for Thrawn. What's his character? What from legend Thrawn is going to the canon Thrawn, and all of these things. Down below in the article you have a chance to read a small portion of chapter 2 from the novel. It releases in less than a month, and it's already available for pre-order on Amazon and probably many other places. Down below I will link just Amazon because that's what I'm using. The price I believe was about $10, so that's not really much. I would like to show and bring your attention to some new videos from this week. Namely, let's start with the Battle Monk outfit. This is actually first video from what I want to make a series running for as long as possible because there is no limit to how many outfits you can create and show off in Star Wars The Old Republic. The first one is obviously this, and it is also an answer to one of the most popular questions ever asked on my YouTube channel and everywhere else, social networks as well. What is Vulkk's outfit? This is the most detailed explanation and demonstration of what Vulkk's using, and I know that it's a little bit of a silly thing to call it legendary outfit that I'm using, but I've been using it for about 4 years now, and I haven't changed a single thing, so I think that's worth your attention. If you like the outfit, now you know what I'm using. If you don't like it, well, create an outfit of your own and share it with me. Maybe I'll feature it in a new video in the near future. This one, SWTOR Opinion, a long-lasting series of mine going for about 2 years now, I believe, since I started the series. And the topic of this video specifically is what's wrong with the green color crystal in the game and how to fix it. This issue is not new. It exists since before the game released. Why is it so? What is wrong with the green crystal? Well, obviously you can see what's wrong with the green color crystal. It's just a visual bug. How to fix it and what potentially may Bioware do to correct this problem for those people who enjoy having green crystals but cannot have green crystals in the game. I'm personally a huge fan, as you probably know, or if you don't know, you will learn that if you watch the previous video about my outfit. Since forever I've been using black and blue color crystals because blue is my favorite color, and black and blue just fits my outfit and things like that. To introduce you to GWENT if you're a new player, or to entertain you if you're already an experienced player, I have a live stream which lasted about an hour and 20-ish minutes from this week, where I played my currently favorite decks, although I've changed them already. But in this video you're going to see the Morvran Nilfgaard and the King Brand Skellige discard gameplay decks. I do have a table of contents because this is indeed a long video, and if you don't want to watch absolutely everything, you can pick a specific game and watch me play versus these different kinds of opponents. I would like to say thank you guys for enjoying my content for yet another week, and since it's Sunday, I want to say I will see you in the next week. Bye bye.